What is up, you guys? This is Mini Superheroes Today.
And in today's video, I want to do some speculative talk. Now, we know Jane Foster Thor is coming in Thor, Love, and Thunder in 2 years from as of this video being made. So I kind of just want to talk about what I think on this and what we can kind of expect, right? So from San Diego Comic-Con 2019, of course, this news broke, and I'm really excited about it. You know, in the comics, I'm not really a huge fan of Jane Foster Thor. However, in reality, Natalie Portman is an amazing actress. I always felt like Jane Foster was kind of given the short end of the stick in the movies, and, you know, this definitely gives her a chance to step into the limelight and really show off how great of an actress Natalie Portman is. So that said, you know, Jane Foster Thor is a really interesting thing for us to bring into the MCU. Now, in the comics, of course, basically a very quick rundown of what happens is Jane Foster gets cancer, and becoming Thor is basically what helps save her from her illness. Now, it's also revealed that Thor, quote-unquote, air quotations, is not necessarily a name, it's more of like a mantle that's passed down, which is something that I don't necessarily care for, and I think the MCU is going to strive away from that. But, you know, hey, you never know what can happen, so basically, in the comics, all kinds of crazy stuff is revealed too. I guess that Mjolnir is sentient to some extent, like it has its own thought process, and that's a whole nother thing. I don't think that the MCU is going to get into that, I really don't. That's kind of some of the wonky stuff that comics get into that really wouldn't make sense for, you know, seeing on the big screen. But in any case, here's how I think things are going to play out. I think that Thor, Love, and Thunder is going to have Thor, Valkyrie, Korg, and Meek kind of off doing their own thing. I'm not really sure what kind of, you know, villain they could be up against. Now, with the title being Love and Thunder, I think Enchantress could be an interesting villain, given her power set and what she leans toward. That could be interesting, but I think that they're gonna pull Jane Foster Thor from another dimension. I'm just calling that here and now. I think that there's gonna be an alternate reality, and I think that a lot of the MCU going forward is gonna play with some alternate reality stuff, mostly going off of what we know from WandaVision and how that's going to lead into Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. I think that maybe the better term is they're going to rely on the multiverse, right? And I think that they're going to pull Jane Foster from another multiverse where, you know, maybe she was Odin's daughter instead of Odin's son, I guess. I'm not really sure how the title of that would work, but I think that that's what's going to happen here. I think we're going to pull Jane Foster from another reality because we're going to need her for some reason for the story. And, you know, I don't know if this will be the end of Hemsworth because it really seems like he loves playing Thor. So I don't think this will be the end of us seeing Hemsworth as Thor. But maybe he'll retire, maybe he'll step down, maybe he and Valkyrie are kind of going to trade roles where Valkyrie will go off on adventures with Jane Foster Thor and Thor will become the rightful king of New Asgard. I could see that happening. You know, there's just so much that could possibly happen, and I'm not really sure where it's going to lead, but, you know, for the topic of this video, I really think that Jane Foster Thor is going to be pulled from an alternate dimension. She's going to be needed for the mission somehow, and then she's going to stick around in the aftermath of that. So drop a comment below and let me know what you think, guys. I really think that this is, at least based off of what we know. Of course, there's no trailer, there's not even promotional art yet, so it's hard to know exactly where things are gonna go, but as of right now, I think that this is our best guess, and drop a comment below and let me know if you agree, disagree, or if you have ideas of your own. I always love talking about this stuff, so be sure to drop a comment too, and let me know what you'd like to hear me talk about on my next episode of Marvel Talk. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll catch you guys on the next video, and until next time, build on.
If you liked what you saw and you liked what you heard, feel free to click that subscribe button for more LEGO content coming in the near future. So, thanks for tuning in to today's video, and until next time, build on.